Welcome one, welcome all to Skippy's, I guess, general Minecrafting Emporium. Today we are going to do a Feed the Beast tutorial, episode 1. Depending on the reactions for the first couple episodes, I'll continue it, but, browsing YouTube, you don't really see many Feed the Beast tutorials. You'll get, general different mod spots like Direwolf would do, or what Etho would do about computer craft was one of his recent ones. But I've never really seen just like a let's play of tutorialing to get started in Feed the Beast. So it'll probably be a good 10 episode, 15 episode type little let's play. Not really sure where I'm going to go with it, but I'll just teach you how to get an infrastructure to get set up, because I feel like having a good infrastructure is the most important part to actually being able to take advantage of everything Feed the Beast has to offer. So I'm going to just do a new world and call it Skippy's 2D Fruity. I spelled fruit wrong. Fruity? Yeah, let's do that. Game mode survival. Generate instructions on. Allow cheats. I'm gonna put them on just so I can use, no, fuck, it doesn't matter. World type default, yes. Bonus chest on, just because I like that. And what should we do for a seed? Let's do, what makes you beautiful? Because I'm a big fan of One Direction. No, I'm not gay. Anyway, let's get started. Let it load a little bit. But yeah, basically, I don't know if, depending on if you've played Feed the Beast before or Tech It, well then, that's nice. Started in a village. Not sure where my bonus chest is. I want my chest. Where is my bonus chest? It's under here. Ooh, tree taps, that's nice. So basically, not sure if I'm going to focus on any one mod in particular, but basically I just want to give you guys a chance to really get a good scope for a general list of things that Feed the Beast has to offer. Because the the mods are wide in their scope, multi-purposed in their uses and whatnot. So this is a good little start. We have a little bit of food, a little bit of wood. We're in a plains biome, which is a good biome to settle in, to start in. So what I like to do is make waypoints. Let's see what type. Ooh. It's a villager from a mod called Thaumcraft. It's like magic and stuff like that. You do research to get different capabilities and stuff like that that you can do, different spells that you can weave, different things that you can make that make your life a lot easier. And there are a lot of knowledge fragments here, which, I've never used them, but I've heard that they're good for later on in Thaumcraft. Let's see. That's a volcano over there. Let me actually change my settings real fast. Sound good, music good. Video settings. I'm gonna try a normal render distance. Sometimes it lags my computer down a bit, sometimes it doesn't. This is what I like to use for when I'm doing Feed the Beast, because I have a mid-range gaming laptop that is able to run Minecraft fairly well and Feed the Beast fairly well. It looks like I've dropped a lot of FPS, so yeah, I'm gonna put that back at short. I like to keep clouds off, generally. Yeah, minimal particles. Short. Won't be able to see as much, though, but that's why the mini-map is there. So you can really get a good view of all your surroundings and things. What's this villager? Magic-y guy. priest. Damn Christians, damn Catholics. No offense to any Catholics in the audience. Okay. It's a decent sized village, which is really, really nice. There's a snow biome over there. It's a snow biome everywhere, except for this way. So I think that's the way I'll go. Start cutting down some trees and then come back to this village just to, I think it'll be a good place to settle down, just like right outside the village for now. Let's see what we can't see. This will be a really good starting place, actually. Yeah. I heard that, wasn't sure what it was. Turns out it's Minecraft music, which is really relaxing, and I've heard a lot of people commenting lately that Minecraft music is good music, and I think I have to agree. So, first thing I'm gonna do, make a crafting table. What? Skippy, make a crafting table? No, why would you ever make a crafting table in Minecraft? Well, you see, the crafting table is the basis for all your essential crafting needs. And that's how you do Feed the Beast. In Feed the Beast, I prefer to start out normally, gather your basic resources, get a fair amount of iron going, diamonds, good half stack would be really nice. Maybe a little bit more could be preferable, especially since we're playing Ultimate Pack, which has Greg Tech in it, which is something added by a guy called Greg or something Greg. And he makes everything in one of the modifications to Minecraft and Feed the Beast a lot harder than it normally is. And it looks like there's a nice little forest over here. So I'm gonna go get that and get to work cutting down some trees. Are you kidding me? God, we live such a blessed life. Oh yes. That is very nice. You know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna destroy this. And I'm pretty sure you guys probably saw this too. The mob just despawned, so I'm gonna make sure that I'm on non-peaceful. Yep, there it is. I'm a pussy, so I'm gonna put it on easy. Because I think Feed the Beast is a lot harder when it's on normal than as opposed to actually being normal. So, let's see, what do we have in here? Actually, I'm gonna stay out of here because it's dangerous to go alone. Here, I'm just gonna grab some cobble so I can make some cobble tools real fast. Although, because that really awesome starting chest, I don't need that many. Basically all I need is another pick, maybe a shovel. Yeah, that's what I think I'll do. Yeah, let's see. More sticks. There we go. Stick. Aha. Yep, pick and shovel. Alright. Let's get this back. So yeah, you want to start out Feed the Beast, sort of like just any regular game of Minecraft. Gather your iron, make iron armor, diamond armor, whatever you want to do. Waste your diamonds if you want, but I prefer to keep diamonds out. And just start it out like normal Minecraft. You want to spend a good couple days gathering resources, that is in-game days. And then worry about all the modifications and stuff. There are a couple things that you can make, like a project table, which I'll make in a little bit, that make your life just a lot easier and are okay to get into right away. The expanded chests mod, whichever mod that is good. But yeah, you want to get your materials, get a couple food farms set up, animal farms if you want, XP farm if you want, although you really won't need it, because there are lots of ways that you can just get XP. Just copious amounts of it that you just won't even need that much. So, I will come back to you guys when I have settled down a little bit, made myself a nice little house. Okay, y'all, I've been out mining for a little bit, and I'm back at the village now. I'm trying to get everything sort of ironed out. Iron. Speaking of what I'm about to talk to you guys about, I'm gonna get some steps down to my mine just because I like it that way. And then I'll start talking to you guys about resource management and the like of that. So what you're gonna do, and I'll show you guys once I come back from laying down these steps, is how much iron and sort of ores that you're gonna want to smelt right off the bat. And the number is a lot lower than you might originally think. While I was out mining, again I'll show you when we get back upstairs, I collected probably a stack and a little bit over a half of iron ore, probably a quarter stack of gold, a couple diamonds, a couple of newer ores from Feed the Beast and the included mod packs, and then a little bit of redstone and a couple of gems, so like emeralds, rubies, and sapphires, which you guys will soon be familiar with. We're almost down to where I want to get these steps. Here we go. And I'll put this right there. Mine this out a little bit so I can get down easily. What I'm gonna do is do that. Yeah, I like that. Looks good. Sort of ish. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, forgot this block. Let's light this up on the way down. Back up. Because we forgot to light it up on the way down because we did not have any coal at that point. Well then, somebody does not want to be cooperative. Okay, back to the blacksmiths. As you guys can see, I still have my stone tools. I didn't really make new tools while I was out gathering because I used up about 3 stone picks and most of the steel pick here. Steel is something new that's added by Feed the Beast that we'll definitely not get into today, but maybe in the future we will have a chance to. So while I was out mining, this is what I was able to gather. More than a few diamonds, 11 diamonds, which is a really good start. Got 2 bows from skeletons, which I'll repair that to make a slightly better bow. So we have almost 2 stacks of iron ore, quarter stack, like I said, of gold ore, a little bit of something called tin ore, a little 1 block of silver ore, a little bit of an ore called ferrous, and a little bit of tungsten. And then as you can see, we used a little bit of coal for torches and whatnot, but then we still have 14 coal left over. We have some tin here that was from chests and whatnot, and then these 3 types of gems here. And these are important to note because you can make tools out of them, similar to iron or diamond tools, but they also have a couple other uses. Rubies and sapphires, the rubies and the sapphires here, can both be used for IC2 power crystals, which are under these item subsets here. If you go under IC2, I think it's under use storage. Yeah, here you go. So you have an energy crystal and a lapatron crystal. So this energy crystal here, you just type in crystal in your recipe selector here, and you can find energy crystals. Here we go. So you have, normally they take a diamond surrounded by redstone, but you can also use these rubies and surround them with redstone and make them for a lot cheaper because some of the higher advanced machines use a lot of the energy crystals, and I'm talking a lot. So you're not going to want to use diamonds for every single one of them, otherwise you guys are just going to get fucked in the butt with a rusty spoon. Same thing goes for the lapatron crystals. You can use either an energy crystal, which is just another diamond and 8 redstone, or you can use a sapphire and just and use that in place of the energy crystal, which really speeds up the process of crafting these energy storage units. So just a quick word about crystals. But there is no use for the green sapphires. If you type in green sapphires here, green sapphire, and you right click on it, that'll tell you their uses. You can use them for a sonic screwdriver, which has a use in something called electricity. But other than that, you should just make tools out of it, because that's about all it's good for, as far as I know. Although I might be missing something with it. You can use it in green sapphire dust, which is something incorporated by Greg Tech, and with that you can electrolyze it to get sapphire dust, and then the sapphire dust can go vice versa, and I'm pretty sure you can get... Okay, I guess you can't. You can't get green sapphire dust from it, but you can get aluminum and a compressed air cell. So that's going to get into a lot of other things that I'm not going to talk about today. Maybe not even in the future. I might cut off the series before we get into sort of the talk about the electrolyzers and the centrifuge and all of these other big fusers and lysers that we're going to get into industrial stuff. But we're definitely going to peek into industrial craft. I might do an introduction to electrolyzers and stuff like that. But we shall see. So, as I was saying, what you're going to do here, just like I said, you're going to start like normal Minecraft. What I'm going to do is smelt an exact half stack of iron ore just in these furnaces here. So that'll be 4 coal. Well, that was 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then just plop it in there and let it smelt. And as you guys can see, I've been baking some baked potatoes because they're very good food. Fast food too, because they give you more health than carrots, or more hunger bar back than carrots do, and you don't really necessarily have to put a lot of resources into them. Just plop 1 or 2 coal for 8, and as you can't really see it there, but they refill, I think, 2.5 or 3 hearts. So they're almost as good as steak, and they're completely renewable because you can farm them right there, which you guys probably already know, but you know what? I like telling people shit. So as that's smelting, I think what I'll be making, introducing you guys to first, is something called Buildcraft, which there are 2, I guess, main parent mods in Feed the Beast for, I guess, power generation. 3 if you want to count Railcraft, but I just incorporate Buildcraft and Industrial Craft. Buildcraft creates power in the form of Minecraft joules, not microjoules, through a bunch of different engines, and then those engines power a bunch of different machines, and Buildcraft definitely has a lot more child mods, such as, if you want to say, well, nothing here actually, but trying to think, a lot of it is escaping me right now. It's frustrating. It's forgetting which mod it is. It's under mods. It's thermal expansion. That's right. Thermal expansion is a lot of what I'll be showing you guys in the next couple episodes. So here you go down here, and you go into the T's thermal expansion, and scroll down. I don't know why they're not here. Should be here. It's not, and that's red power. Maybe? I don't know. Where is it? Factorization? Nope, that's not it either. I promise I do know what I'm talking about. Factory. Oh, it's under factory now. It was under thermal expansion, I think, in the Direwolf pack, which is what I used to play. But now it's under factory. So what you're going to be using is a lot of these, I guess you want to call them machines, pulverizer powered furnace, sawmill, things like these, and they take Buildcraft power. And So they take Minecraft joules and they're powered with that per tick. It works on a tick system, so a tick is 1/20th of a second on average. So a Buildcraft engine here will take here blocks. An engine like these will take whatever their fuel source is. A combustion engine uses fuel, a Stirling engine uses coal or other combustible items, and the redstone engine just takes a redstone switch or redstone signal. And they each produce a certain amount of Minecraft joules per tick to power these machines that are in here. So then you go under like something like a pulverizer and you look at it. This doesn't show you here, but if I were to cheat in a pulverizer, yeah, why not? I'll cheat in a pulverizer. Giving me one pulverizer. Give Zane one pulverizer. There we go. It gave me 64. So switch that to 1. Here you go. You put a pulverizer down, you look on it, this will tell you here how much power you're using per tick right now, how much power you can use, like the maximum power, like of course maximum power, and the amount of energy stored, which will be in this little slot here. The most energy that you can store is 4,800 Minecraft joules, which is a decent amount of power, but it won't leave it running for very long. So we can't just throw in something there and just give it a little bit of power. We're going to have a constant power system going on. So, we almost have all our iron done. So after that, what we're going to do is we're going to pop in half of the gold ore that we have collected. Take it, switch it out with that, and then we are going to pop in just one piece of coal in there. So then we can figure that out. Alright, so you got the iron ingots. So the first thing we're going to make, it's called, well, I guess the first thing we can make is a pulverizer. So like I said, left click on it. What you're going to need is 2 pieces of copper, 2 pieces of flint, a piston, and these 2 new pieces called a machine frame and a redstone reception coil. And a redstone reception coil is really cheap to make. You just 2 pieces of redstone and a gold ingot, so that's why I stuck the gold in there. So you want to go in here, grab a piece of gold, and then grab 2 pieces of redstone, and then go to your crafting table, and make that together like I said, and voila! You have yourself a redstone reception coil. So generally you're going to have these reception coils in machines that receive the power, and then there's something called a transmission coil which you'll use in other things here. Where is it here? Which uses silver, and it's used in things like engines that use coils instead of pistons or glass, which is the norm. So we'll be making these in a little bit, magmatic engines, and they, as their name implies, use magma as a power source. So we have our redstone reception coil. Going back to the pulverizer, let's click on the pulverizer, and the machine frame takes 4 iron, 1 gold, again the gold, and 4 glass, which I don't have. So let's go gather some sand real fast. I'm sure there is some around here. Just using the minimap is a really good tool. Okay, so there's some sand over in, I just pointed out the screen, over in this direction, in that little pond there. So I'm going to go check that out, and then we'll smelt that up. So basically what I'm going to be doing is building a machine house sort of thing for Buildcraft, small one to start off with, that is powered by hobbyist steam engines. And those steam engines, as their name implies, run off of steam, and from that steam can create Buildcraft power, Minecraft joules. I'll use the 2 interchangeably, Buildcraft power or Minecraft joules, just depending on how my mind is working at the time. So how much? Okay, I got 10, so that will get me 2 machine frames. See that? Skippy is good at math. Ooh, what's that? Why is that missing? I'm not sure, but I'm gonna put a piece of wood there. Okay. So we have our gold finished, and we just want to throw our sand in there, and we can just throw in a piece of coal. May not have enough coal, actually, to get through this all, but I will, eventually. So you're just gonna cook that up, and once you're done, you're gonna have 4 glass, or in this case 10 glass. So I'll see you guys on the other side. Alright, so here we are, our glass is almost finished. Yeah, I cut the video for 6 pieces of glass. This is all the glass that we need, all that's gonna make right now. So, yep, we have everything right there. Okay, so we take our piece of gold, iron around the corners, maybe, I hope. I have to switch this. Nope, perfect. Okay, you have your machine frame. So now, let me check. No flint. Perfect. Scipio is really prepared, isn't he? Alright, luckily we are in a village, so we just have this huge source of gravel. There's one, just need one more. 2. Perfect. And can't walk straight. It's like I'm a drunk. I haven't even been drinking tonight, which is crazy. Alright, and then we're gonna need another dot of redstone for our piston, and that should be it. And then our iron. Okay, so you put the piston on top, and then you take the flint, put it there, your redstone reception coil, your machine frame, and the last thing it took was 2 copper ingots. Luckily we have 2 of those from the chest that we happened upon, so we don't need to have to smelt any of that. So you put your redstone reception coil there, like the recipe says, you just follow it, simple as baking a cake, and you have yourself a pulverizer. So the pulverizer, what it does, is basically, as its name suggests, pulverizes things. Now what things, you ask? Well, this is the reason why I didn't exactly smelt all of my ores yet. What you're going to do, I'll just get a nice little place for it here. Put it under here. Okay. What you're going to do is you stick your pulverizer here. You're going to leave this little space under here for what I'm about to show you. And your pulverizer will pulverize ores. And a couple other things. Or ingots, actually. You pulverize the ores into dust, and then you get 2 dust out of 1 ore, and then what you can do is smelt each dust for 1 ingot. So it doubles your ore output, or your ingot output from each ore. So instead of getting 1.5 stacks of iron ore, or iron ingots, you're going to get 3 stacks of iron ingots, just because you have a pulverizer, and possibly a couple other items that might speed it up a little bit. So the next thing we're going to make is, like I said, a hobbyist steam engine. So here, left click. So it takes 3 gold nuggets and gold plated gears. And you're probably asking me, Skippy, what are gold plated gears? Like, what the hell? It's a thing added by Buildcraft, are gears, and they start out at its basis with just 4 sticks like this to make a wooden gear. So each gear is sort of like an improvement upon the next, using the prior one as the building basis. So you just take your 8 sticks, you split them like this, and you get 2 wood gears. And then wood you surround with cobble to get cobble gears. And then what you're going to do is... Oh, shit, did anybody else hear that? I think that's a zombert. Where's the bitch? Anyway. What you do is... you surround the stone gears with golden nuggets to make plated gears, because it's not actually a gold gear, so you don't want to use full golden ingots. It's just a plated gear, so just the outsides are used, so you just use a little bit of gold for it. And you're going to need another piston, which does not use glass, here, and that means I need another dot of redstone actually. I'm just going to keep it on me. Here we go. It's so hard to keep your inventory clean and feed the beast, so I strive to keep it as resource free as possible, just because you never know what you're going to run into. And why am I doing a piston this way? I am sorry, it has been a very, very long day. I'm pretty sure I stopped recording a little bit ago by accident, but it's all good now. So, this is how you make an engine. This is the basic engine layout. I'm pointing at the screen, and I like using my hands for hand gestures, and this is my first real video, so bear with me. This is the general engine layout. Is you have some material in the top row. Right here, I'll use the pointer instead of my finger. Some material in the top row, which generally correlates with the gear type. So gold-plated gears, you use what you surround the stone gear with for the top as sort of like the pushing head. It's like the head of the piston, I guess you want to, is how you can look at it. And in the middle here is like a glass rod that is connecting it to the piston, which is pushing out everything. And then the gears, which are sort of what give it its power. So we're going to go ahead and make that, like I just did there. And then I'm also going to make a few more sticks. I'm nasally. And a lever. And what the lever will do is allow us to turn our engine on. Actually, before I forget, I'm also going to make one more thing. It's called an aqueous accumulator, and it'll keep everything that we have running nice and cool. Here we go. Aqueous accumulator, and as its name suggests, it accumulates aqua, so water. And here our pneumatic servo. It's another newish thing for Buildcraft, and pneumatic servo is sort of something that says, based on its name, here let's automatically take this thing and push it along, I guess you want to think of it. So 2 more glass, and a dot of redstone, and 2 iron. And I need an actual crafting table. Here we go. So 2 iron, another dot of redstone, and 2 more glass. Gets us our pneumatic servo. And then for the aqueous accumulator, we're going to need another machine frame, which, wouldn't you know it, means more glass, which seems to me is always going to be in a short supply, which is rather unfortunate. But luckily, no, we need more sand, so I'm going to sleep. And once I have the aqueous accumulator and a couple other things, I will get back to y'all. Alright guys, we're just about at that wrapping up point, but I do have everything created that we need created, everything crafted that needs to be crafted, and I'm just going to give you a short demonstration of the pulverizer and show you sort of how to set up your first pulverizer in Hobbyist Steam Engine. So down here you see these weird little infinite water pools and a couple odd looking things that I haven't shown you guys yet. The odd looking things are pipes, and there's something from Buildcraft that allow you to transport different things. In this case, this is a waterproof pipe. Some pipes carry items, some pipes carry power, as in Minecraft Jewels, Buildcraft power. But what the aqueous accumulator does that we made a little bit ago, as it picks up water from an infinite water source beside it or underneath it or all around it, and automatically picks it up, keeps it in an internal inventory here, and then if a waterproof pipe is connected to it, it will pick it up, the pipe will pick up the fluid, the water, and insert it into any available inventories. In this case, the Hobbyist Steam Engine. And there are multiple different types of pipe. You have stone, you have cobblestone, gold, wooden pipes, iron pipes, sandstone pipes, and each of them serves a different purpose. Your 2 main ones that you'll use most often are cobblestone or gold. Occasionally stone and cobblestone together and gold. It just depends upon your preference. Each one has different properties, different specialties, different things that make it useful. So in terms of the gold pipe, it's just a lot faster than any other pipe available. So it'll zoom items down its path a lot faster than a cobblestone, stone, gold, diamond, not gold, diamond, wood, anything else like that. So, demonstration. To get the Hobbyist Steam Engine to run, you need water and steam. So you get the steam by cooking things, and then the last thing you have to do is turn on, not letting me do it from here, you just flip this lever and that transmits a redstone signal to the engine, which will begin heating up. And you don't see it right now, but it is heating up. It just takes a little bit to burn up and start heating up because you make steam through heat and water. So applying heat to water, so you burn the coal heats up the water and turns the water into steam. So really it's using up water, but you just can't see it because it's such a slow rate. And you see it flickering right there where it switches back and forth from 3999 to 4000, and you see on its internal buffer steam is quickly building up as we are starting to produce more and more Minecraft joules. And this steam engine peaks, I think, at I might be 2 Minecraft joules per tick. I'm not sure, I have to look that up, but if we go in here, it's like pushing it, it's just almost at that wrapping up point. You just throw in some iron ore and it will eventually begin to cook it. Once it gets a little bit more energy stored up, once this thing warms up and starts going a lot faster, which it should hopefully do once it heats up a little bit more. But as you see, it quickly eats up coal, which can be a problem, so that's why it's important to have a lot of coal on you a lot of times. So yeah, I appreciate you guys watching this. Let me know if you have any questions, tips, constructive or destructive criticism. I would be glad to hear anything and everything you guys have to say. So again, thanks for watching, and peace out, y'all.